Ashton, I know you had a blast in California, but you weren't alone. So tell me about the group that you went with.
Absolutely. So the group that we went with was hand-selected teachers, and I mean, we even had the mayor of Weatherford with us from Texas and New Mexico. It was a ton of fun.
Yes, so she's going to take us through from beginning to end. So that's what you're going to see. Let's take a look.
57 teachers, counselors, coaches, and school administrators from across the states of Texas and New Mexico traveled to California for an educators workshop at the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego. To kick off the week, educators were bused to MCRD San Diego, where many recruits begin their journey to Marine. Although these participants did not receive the full experience recruits do when arriving, many were shocked with how receiving company drill instructors greeted them at the Yellow Footprints.
The voices are commanding, they're loud, they're strong, everything moves at extremely fast pace. And just the whole time I'm thinking, people that go through this, they're into this environment and this stress for weeks, and they're very young, and it's their first time away from home for most of them.
After successfully making it through the Yellow Footprints, participants experienced what it's like for Marine recruits to meet their drill instructors for the first time in a mock pickup. These drill instructors are responsible for one thing.
And it is our mission to train each and one of you to become a United States Marine.
Christy Adair, a high school teacher from Texas, shares her thoughts throughout the mock pickup.
You know, my first thought was it's fight or flight. You know, when anybody yells at you, it's like that, ugh. But I have the luxury to kind of realize that I can laugh and smile, and I can get out of this at any time I want.
In the week, educators were also given a taste of what it physically takes to be a Marine. One of these events included a combat fitness test that Marines must complete every 6 months. This helps ensure they are ready for any rigorous combat operation. Alejandro Ramos of New Mexico shares his thoughts after completing this test.
Definitely a lot more difficult than I expected. A lot more difficult. So I'm a PE teacher. I'm constantly moving, running all the time, and I felt like I was completely out of shape doing that.
While still at the Recruit Depot in San Diego, participants were given a crash course in the Marine Corps Martial Arts program. These high school teachers were taught how to fight like a Marine. Many educators also faced their fears of heights and were given the opportunity to rappel down the 60-foot-tall Marine Corps rappel tower. After experiencing the Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego, educators were taken to the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. Participants were able to walk the flight line and talk with Marines who work in and around these aircrafts. MCRD San Diego and Miramar weren't the only bases these educators got to go check out. They were also taken out to Camp Pendleton. At Camp Pendleton, many Marine recruits learned how to become riflemen. Much like these recruits, all these educators went through a marksmanship course and were later given the opportunity to fire a rifle. Although a lot of these activities were pretty scary for some of these educators, most of them were bound and determined to make it work.
I didn't want to come and sit on the sideline because when else would I have an opportunity to experience the same thing some of these young Marines get to experience? Never. I will never have this opportunity again.
Besides all of these physical activities, educators were also given several briefings throughout the week. Through these briefings, teachers were able to talk to Marines in varying points of their career, as well as learn about the multiple opportunities the Marine Corps can provide. This allows the teachers to go home to their students and help them better prepare for their future after graduation.
Any educator who has the opportunity to do this should do it. I think I've learned a lot.
Any educators that are interested in attending a Marine Corps Educator Workshop is encouraged to reach out to their local Marine recruiter. For KLST News, I'm Ashton Wade.
Okay, that is a lot packed into 1 week.
It is a lot.
That's amazing. It looks like so much fun. So after attending this workshop, what did you take away personally?
Man, the whole experience in and of itself was just so eye-opening. Like, from the moment that they stepped off the Yellow Footprints onto the bus, like, you're able to see that whole transformation, what these Marines go through. Yeah. And a lot of these teachers didn't know what to expect going into the week, you know? Yeah. So they went in kind of blind, not knowing specifically what Marines do, and they took a lot away from this whole experience. I mean, I think a lot of them would agree that they feel better equipped to go home to their students and help them find their next steps after they graduate.
Yeah, exactly, because they kind of go through, you know, because you do go into that situation blind, and you're all, you know, you're all blind together. They're going in. So, wow. So, okay, so any educators, if they're interested, they can just contact their local recruiter.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.